Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are having an absolutely fabulous evening. It is the evening. I'm going to use 4 different decks tonight as far as the story goes. We'll see what the story brings, okay? So let's get into it, shall we? Spirit said to use 4 different decks. I was only going to use 2 when I started, and Spirit said, no, use these 4 decks. Very specific, and very specific as to which one I should use first. And then Spirit said, it doesn't matter after that, but you need to use this one first. So we're going to use this one first. That's what Spirit requested. That's what I'm doing. I don't normally use this specific deck often, so we'll see what comes out. Gravity. Okay. Gravity. What do you get from this? What do you get from this card? Pause the video if you need to. Speed is at the bottom. I just keep hearing 2. Okay, I don't know what that means. I'm not taking all of those. That is a lot of cards. 2 is what I hear. That might mean something for someone out there, okay? 2. This is a 39 card, Gravity. It feels like there's a lot of people that are depending on you. There's a lot of people that are trying to you feel overwhelmed. This card is a very overwhelming feeling, and because of this, there's a lot of people depending on you. There's a lot of people coming at you, asking you questions, wanting to know answers. They count on you. And because of that, there's something about you. You're all of a sudden just becoming like, you have become reclusive because there are so many people chomping at the bits. Everybody is coming at you, and it feels like you're being attacked, even though you're not. It's very singular, like one person at a time, but then all of a sudden it feels like a mass overload, and all of a sudden you become reclusive, okay? You become very inclined to stay inside. You don't want to answer your phone, something like that, okay? I feel a lot of anxiety, a lot of like it's hard to breathe, even heaviness, very heavy energy from this. There's a lot of transformation that's happening within you and around you because you're going within and you are blocking out everyone. You are becoming more like a Virgo. Like a Virgo. I just want to do this. Like a Virgo V. Because you're becoming more like a Virgo, like a hermit. You are going within. You are blocking other people out. You're learning how to create and establish healthy boundaries. I don't think that you realize that right now. I don't think that you realize that right now. I think that you think that you are just like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Why can't I mean, I'm hearing all these things in my head, okay? So bear with me. I think you're having a hard time expressing what you're feeling. I think you're having a hard time expressing any kind of truth to anyone. I think that you are not talking to a lot of people. I feel like you are shutting people out because it's too much. You feel overwhelmed. You feel a lot of anxiety. Things feel really heavy, and you are trying to block it out by staying indoors and not answering your phone. Your phone is going off, and it's going off. I can hear it going off, and you just face it down. You're like, I can't see it. I don't want to know anymore. And then all of a sudden you're turning off your volume. It's that kind of energy. That's what I'm feeling right now. God, it's really heavy. I'm getting a very vivid feeling and picture of what you're experiencing. I'm sorry that you're going through this. All right, this one. A few cards popped out, but this one is the one. Silence and snow. That's exactly right. Silence and snow. You need silence. You need quiet. You are desperate for quietness. Two cards popped out, and they were face down. Let's see what they are. Magic. It says alchemy, magic, and power volcanoes. It's like something is soon to erupt out of you. I think this is part of your creative energy. I feel like this is definitely part of your creative energy with fire at the bottom here. This is exactly people pressuring you and the outside world pressuring you, and all of a sudden you become reclusive. They're pressuring you to go reclusive and become silent, like it says, silence and snow. They're pressuring you to go inward, and all of a sudden you go inward and you try to block them all out, and boom, a creative energy explodes from within you. You just like explode out with all this energy, and it's creative energy. It's fire, and it's air, and it's beautiful. It's a lot of fire, a lot of creative energy. And this might be for a fire sign or an earth sign. It doesn't have to be. This could just be whoever is watching this. This is you. This is what you're experiencing. I think I'm going to call it needing silence, and then pow. That's what I'm going to call it. Because it is. It's like fire, fire, boom, boom, fire, fire, boom, boom. I don't know. There's something about that for you. You are all of a sudden creating something beautiful and magical because of all this pressure around you. People are pressuring you. It's the outside world, your friends, your coworkers, your boss, your bosses, plural, your children, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles, your husband, your wife, your significant other in any way, your parents, your siblings. Everybody is just like coming close, and they're just needing, and all of a sudden you're just like, I can't do it anymore. I just need silence. And you go and you try to, and you just recluse yourself from everybody. You shut everybody out. You don't answer your phones. You don't answer your emails. You're just like, I just need silence. I just have to have this. And in that, this is your creative spark. This is the hand of God. This is you bursting out the seams, and it's something that you do with your hands. I don't know if it's a creative project that you do, like maybe you write books, maybe you are a sculptor, maybe you are a painter, maybe you draw cartoons. There's something that you do, and it comes out of your hands. Whatever you do, it's a very creative energy, okay? And you just burst out. You're just like, all this pressure, and then silence. And then all of a sudden you're just like, boom, I'm a creative energy. I'm a creative source. You can't mess with this shit. get the fuck out. Like, you better step away, right? Like, better watch out. Here I come. That is the energy that I'm getting from you. And I just see 1010 right now. 1010, I don't know. That typically means you and another person are coming together. A special person, not just any person. A special person. All right. Oh my God, we've got more fire. Are you fucking kidding me? We've got Wisdom Owl and Moderation Rhinoceros. Look at that. We've got air and fire. This whole, okay, I have to just break this down to you guys. This next year, all the signs are shifting from an earth and water sign into air and fire. Yeah, this year, this coming year is gonna be fire. Bring the fire, right? I don't know, there's something there. This is wisdom though, okay? So the owl is wisdom, the rhinoceros is strength and endurance and perseverance, moderation, this says. This guy is literally sitting on this rhinoceros, and he is fire. Okay, I feel like this is not just, this is for many people. This next year, I feel like we have been in a state of this, okay? I think Spirit is trying to tell me, to tell you, that we have been in a state of a lot of emotions. This brings up a lot of emotions, and this is like very earth and water, okay? It's heavy and possibly even cold. There's been a lot of that, a lot of heavy, cold, deep energy. And we have been in a state of many planets being in earth and water signs. That's deep and dark and danky energy, emotional energy with the water signs. And as far as the earth signs go, that is very, like, I don't want to say stuck, but let's face it, earth signs like to be still. They don't want to, they, tried and true, right? Hey, we all have earth in us, we all have water in us, we all have fire and air. We all have everything in us, okay? Every single sign, we all have that sign in us. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what rock you came from. I was thinking Rock of Gibraltar. Gibraltar, yeah. I don't know. Okay. We all have earth, water, fire, and air, okay? We all have every single of the 12 signs in us, in our natal chart, in our zodiacal wheel, this wheel, right? We all have all of the signs. The thing is we're going from water, which is very emotional, and earth, which is very slow moving, okay? It's very slow and gradual. It's tried and true. It's very cautious. Earth is very cautious. We're going from water and earth into fire and air this next year. This year, 2025, okay? So 2025, 2026, okay? So fire is very like impromptu. It doesn't, it's like, it's kind of like the old Westerns, like, I don't know, that's what I'm getting. And then the air, of course, is very similar. It's very impromptu. Again, it's like changes like the wind, right? Like you hear those songs and you know those stories about anytime the wind blows. It's very unpredictable. So this next year is going to be very unpredictable for all of us, okay? Let that be known. Let that be the wisdom that you take from this reading. I don't know. It's kind of late here. But I wanted to get a reading out. I was on the phone with an old friend for about almost 2 hours. And he's doing quite well. But I was like, oh my gosh, I still need to do a reading. So what do we have? What else do we have? So moderation is very earthbound, right? Earthbound energy. What is this? Pisces bond. The fact that Pisces is coming out right now is perfect. It's perfect. Because Pisces is the North Node as of today. Today is Saturday, the 11th of January, okay? January 11th, 2025, Saturday. And Pisces comes out. A bond between two, right? You see two people here. They're bonded through spirit, through sleep state, through incomprehensible communication. It's through spirit state. You and another person are communicating, whether you understand that or not. What else do we have? I'm going to pull this all together here in a few minutes when I get the rest of the cards, okay? Okay, that one wants to come. Draco, guardianship. Something is cooking. And at the bottom is Centaurus, healing. Two people. Again, there's two people here. This last year has been about one person. Singular. One person. And dealing with the entrapment of the group of many people, right? I see these animals as people. And so there's you and another person that you're very closely connected to, okay? Something is about to change with you and another person. I don't know who it is for you. You know who it is because it is the one that you are bonded to, the one that you can't stop thinking about, the one that is always in your thoughts, the one that reads your mind. Like you are thinking about them and all of a sudden they text you or they call you or something like that. Okay, this is the one I'm talking about. You and another person that you have an unbreakable bond with. You might dream about this person. They are dreaming about you also. I just want you to know. Whatever you're thinking, they are also thinking. You are connected that tight. Like it's a tight connection. It's a very spiritual bond that you two have. And I want you to know that you guys are side by side through all of this. You guys have been alone and without each other for most of this last year. I don't know who this message is for. It might only be for one or two people. If it gets to that person, that's all I want it to do, okay? If this isn't your message, I'm so sorry, okay? But there'll be another message at some other time. Just keep checking. This is a message for someone that has been alone and has felt alone this last year, even though they know they have this other person, but you guys aren't together. That could be a friend or a family member, a love. I don't know who that is for you. But this last year, you have really struggled. You've really been in in a really tough place this last year. I kind of want to cry. I'm feeling very emotional about this. I'm very empathic. Okay, I want you to know that whoever I'm picking up on, they might have been crying a lot this last year. There might have been a lot of tears that have been shed over the separation, or the separation of you and this other person. You both are feeling sad. You both are feeling sad, trust me. It's not just you, it's the other person too. I think that's why it's so intense. Okay, just one second. Oh, goodness. Okay, let me get some water. Okay, I want you to know that this person has a hard time telling you how they feel. They really have a hard time speaking how they feel. So if you've never heard them, if they haven't said how they feel about you in a long time, maybe, or at all, I want you to know that this person has a hard time telling you how they feel. They get choked up. They want to cry when they go to talk to you and tell you how they feel. They stop because they get choked up. It literally chokes them up in their throat, and they start tearing up, and they probably change the subject, or they take a while to respond. This is that person, okay? This person's coming through very strong. I don't know who this is. I think that you have probably spent this last winter without this person. Alone without this person. Maybe not alone, like you might have your friends and family and friends. But you've been without them. And it's really caused you to be very sad, and you might have been sleeping a lot. This message is for you. I keep hearing sniffles. Sniffles, like somebody's crying and they're like sniffling, trying to pull back any kind of fluid from their nose, mostly, because they keep crying. I think they even cry themselves to sleep sometimes. Or before they go to sleep, they cry about you, about not having you, even though they are completely, all they dream about is you. Okay, so whoever this is, that's whose message this is, okay? I spent a whole 25 minutes talking about who this is about. You'll know this is yours if you haven't already. It's been 25 minutes. Sorry. I'm not sorry. I have to express what's coming through. Okay, what else? What else, Spirit? Oh, I keep hearing, tell them you will be together again soon, 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 soon. That's what I keep hearing, okay? Someone is telling me that. You will be together soon, 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 soon. Like, that means very soon, okay? I don't think you're going to go through another winter without this person. You might have gone through 1, 2, 3, 4 winters without this person. I know I sound a little archaic, but this is how they're saying it to me. Okay, so bear with me as I'm trying to describe. I'm saying what they're saying, and it seems a little archaic, even. You've gone through many winters without them. I don't. Okay, just bear with me. I'm channeling a lot right now. I don't know whose message this is. I don't normally do messages like this. This is very specific to somebody. 3443, 3443. I keep hearing 3443, 3443. I don't know what that means. Someone out there will know. And then I just heard 42. Okay. I don't know what that means. 344342. I don't know what the fuck that is. Someone is trying to say something. Okay, keep saying. I mean, I do channel, but this is a different channeling than I've ever done on screen, okay? So, 2 cards came out. Acceptance and beginnings. All right, what does that look like to you guys? Acceptance and beginning. At the bottom, darkness here, realization here, and change here. All peeking through, okay? Oh, okay. Someone out there, the left side of their back is hurting. That wants to be heard. I don't know why. I'm just saying whatever they're telling me to say. They're not so loud usually. They're very loud in this reading. My guides. There's someone else here. It's not my normal guides. This is somebody else that really wants to get a message through to somebody out there. I keep hearing John, Jason, James, something like that. J. Okay. Emilio, I don't know, something like that. Now listen, I don't have a lot of people that watch my channel. This is very specific. I don't know. Someone is literally trying to reach out and trying to help someone into a new beginning here, because there is someone that is walking with you. There is somebody that wants you to know that you're not alone, and they will be with you soon. You have had maybe two, 3, 4 winters alone without them, in a very dark place, alone, waiting for them. And they are getting ready to reach out, okay? They're getting ready to reach out. Don't worry. They will reach out. I keep hearing soon, 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 soon. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. This doesn't happen often. I am hearing, I want to tell you something. Okay, what is it? Something about a purse. Look in your purse. Look in your purse. Okay, I just heard you will see a note. I don't know. This is very specific for somebody. You will see a note. Okay, read it. And understand the truth. Okay, so they're saying that there is a note in your purse. You need to read it. What you thought it was about is not true. You need to read it and think outside the box. There's something you missed. Okay, you thought it was about something and it's about something else. I don't know who that is for. That is very specific, and it's kind of, like I said, this message is probably for one person. Probably one person out there. And it will get to the person it's supposed to get to. They just said, keep reading is what they said. Keep reading. Keep reading. Don't stop. Keep reading. Okay. I just heard misinterpreted. You misinterpreted something. There is something that you misinterpreted. You need to read it again, and you need to read it and not think about it the way you thought, the way it sounds. Try to think outside the box. So the way you thought it was, the way you were reading it is not the way it was meant. Take that person out. Not take that person out like in a bad way. Take that person out of the equation and read it without that person involved in the equation. Somebody needs to hear that, okay? Calling, that is spirit calling. All right, what do we have here for whoever is listening? Because this is the most bizarre read I have done on camera, because I don't normally do reads like this on camera. I do personal reads like this sometimes. This reading has really been very, very, very specific for somebody out there. So, thanks for following if you're still online there. I mean, if this is your read, you're still with me. So there's someone that's trying to reach out to you, probably from another dimension, probably from another realm, someone heavenly, someone that has passed probably. I don't normally get a lot of people that have passed in my whole entire life, really. Actually, I used to see spirits and used to communicate with the dead when I was younger. I kind of blocked that out for a while because it scared me. I didn't understand it. When I was in my teens, I was very young, actually, even before my teens. And yeah, the dead would communicate with me all the time, me and my brother. And when I turned 13, it was supersonic, like hyperbolically in my face. Can't escape that. And then I tried to shut it down and quiet it, and I don't want to see it, I don't want to know, I don't want to see it, because I didn't understand it. It scared me. It doesn't scare me anymore. And possibly that's why this is coming out, because this is so interesting that it's coming out on camera because it hasn't done that for years. Like, I speak with my spirit guides, and I do have spirits around me that speak to me about my own things and about my family interests. And they speak to me very loudly, and they're in my face all the time. But when it comes to other people, I haven't had a whole lot of that since I was 16, maybe younger, 15, 16, probably younger, probably 15, 14 or 15, maybe 16. But I tried to shut it down as fast and as hard as I could, because it scared the shit out of me. I didn't understand it. Someone is trying to get a hold of you. I just heard Tabby, Jackie, Jackie. I just heard Nicholas. I don't know who all these people are. If there's anybody out there with those names, I have no idea, okay? I'm just, Thomas, I just heard Thomas. I'm just letting whoever needs to know something. There's something you misread. You need to look at it again. Someone's been trying to get a hold of you through dreams, okay? I keep hearing this. I keep reaching out to you through dreams. In your dreams. 3 times. 3 times. Okay, give me something more, please. Something about your left side of your body. I don't know what's going on with the left side of your body, like your leg, the back of your thigh, the left side of your back. Somebody's having some issues with the left side of your back, or your leg, or the left side of your body. Somehow, some way, I don't know what. Okay, the 2 of Pentacles came out. I'm sorry this is such a crazy reading. Like I said, I can't predict what's going to come out, and this is what is coming out. So, the 2 of Pentacles. Try to stay balanced, okay? Because something is coming in for you. What is coming in? Try to stay balanced emotionally, because I keep hearing it is coming in, whatever that is. Something you're expecting. Something you're expecting is coming in. So try to stay balanced, because it is coming. Don't worry, okay? Hang on. I keep hearing hang on. Okay. Okay, I'm hanging on here. What do you want me to say? Oh, gosh. The Magician. Hang on. Something you manifested is on its way in. What is this? The World card? The World? Something you manifested is coming in. so that you can end a cycle. What is the cycle that is needing to end? It's so you can walk away from something that happened to you, or excuse me, some sort of emotional experience that you had, that you've been really tore up about for years now. There's something coming to an end about that. There's something ending there. Long awaited ending. This is something that, just wait for it. It is coming to an end, okay? Something that you have really been struggling with, something that you have really had to try to balance and try to stay in a stable state of some sort. There's something about that is coming to an end. There's something coming to an end, okay? Let me see what is coming to an end for whoever this is for. This could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We do have Pisces. Coming into our North Node today, about 2:30 to 5:30, depending on where you're from. About 3:30 my time, but there's something that you have to really remain very stable emotionally about. There might be an ending with a water sign, or a water sign is ending some sort of really tough part of their life. I don't know if this is a water sign. I'm just saying, like, there is someone that is very emotional, but they're keeping it in check. They're really quite poised for such a tumultuous past and it coming to an end, okay? Something that was quite traumatic or quite devastating and traumatic for you is coming to an end, okay? There is new that is being inspired here. You've got a lot of fire here. Like I said, we got fire, lots of fire. There might be a fire sign around you, or this just could be the fire within you that is really getting ready to explode like a volcano, because you have, all of us have gone through a very, very dark time. That is true. And there's no getting around that. Look at this. Fire sign. So much sadness and disappointment and regret from about the past. And it's time to let that go. It's time to let that sleeping dog lay. What do we have to look forward to here for whoever is watching? You've been in a very dark place, and you felt very alone and lonely and secluded and reclusive from the world because it's too noisy. It's just too fucking noisy. There is someone that is coming in to help you with this new world. Now we have Gemini at the bottom with the Lovers. Okay, we have Aries poking through here with the Emperor. But these are the two cards that popped out. Some of you have a fear of being happy. What does that look like? Because I've never known that. I've never known happiness. I thought it was happiness, but it wasn't. And now you have a real shot at a future with something that brings you complete joy and happiness, and you're scared to death. You're like, what the fuck does that look like? I don't know what that looks like. It's scared of the unknown, right? A fear of happiness. All you can think about is how are you gonna what does happiness look like to you? What does happiness look like to you? What does the Ten of Cups look like to you? Well, for whoever this is, it might be about a relationship. Two people. There's two people here, absolutely. Yes, I can tell them something. What do you want them to hear? I love you. Okay, somebody wants me to tell you that they love you. I love you. That's what they said. Can you tell them something for me? And I said, yes. What do you want me to tell them? Tell them I love you. I love you. I love you. That's not what you want to hear. Maybe that is what you want to hear. Somebody is very protective and guarded around love. Maybe the word I love you, the words I love you, does that freak you out? Does that make you recoil? Does that make you just tense up and like, ooh, what does that fucking mean? I don't know if I can even say that back. If that's the response, there's something that you need to, you really need to move away from that energy. You need to move away from that energy and allow love to come in, because you are so scared of love. So scared of happiness. What does that mean? What does that look like? Because you've never known it. It's okay. We've all been there. We're all there, actually. We're all there. Every single one of us. What does that look like? You may think you know, but I don't think any of us know. Do you know? We've been through a very tumultuous time, full of lies and deception. All right, well, what does that look like to you? Can you see? So to me, that means that someone is about to make a decision, and they're going to decide over the next 2-3 nights that they are actually wishing for a commitment. They want to move forward with you. They're going to take action, okay? That's what that means. That is what that means. Someone is deciding that a long-term commitment is exactly what they want. I don't know what that looks like for each and every one of you, okay? Somebody wants a long-term commitment for whatever. Love, friendship, family, career. I don't know what that looks like. Everyone's going to have a different response, okay? But something that you've recoiled and you're like, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I can do this. It's happening. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's part of your fate. It's part of your destiny. You have the star card here. It's written in the stars. Allow it to happen. Just let go. Just let go. Let go of all your fears. Let go of all your fears and allow yourself to heal any kind of fear that you might have, because it is written in the stars that you are supposed to go in this direction, whatever this is for you. It's a long-term commitment. I know that this reading was a very strange reading, so I'll probably put out another one tomorrow or the next day. It was very strange. So I go with all of it. I am just a conduit of energy, and I just allow all the energies to flow through me, okay? So I hope you weren't freaked out, and I hope you guys have a great weekend. Today, the North Node and the South Node change from Aries and Libra into Pisces and Virgo. So this ought to be interesting. I can't wait to see what this brings. I already feel better for some reason. I don't know what that means, but I'm going with it. Love you guys. Have a good weekend.